Curry. We've got winglets for a snack. We've got giblets, the things that come out in plastic bags, for a nice gravy. You got the, it's a bargain. It's an absolute bargain. It really is. Right, so let me do something very, very quickly. I'll get all my veggies prepared first of all. Do you like Jerusalem artichokes? Anyone who's not had a Jerusalem artichoke before?
I think I've had one, but I can't really remember.
They make you fart. Alright?
I don't like it.
They make you fart. Okay, there is no denying they make you fart. They are farty vegetables, farty chokes and all that kind of stuff. They're just coming to the end of their season. Just coming to the end of their season. I'm just going to peel it down. You guys are probably not going to be able to taste this because I'm conscious of some raw chicken and stuff. Slice it nice and thin. Just come to the end of the season. She's got a few punnets left over there. It's beautiful as a soup. So you peel the knobbly Jerusalem artichokes, sweat down an onion, slice up the artichokes, in it go, cover with a little bit of water and milk, bring it to the boil, half an hour, puree it, and you get this very smooth, velvety Jerusalem artichoke soup. It's better for you than potatoes, because potatoes don't count as part of your 5 a day, where Jerusalem artichokes do. Don't forget you can buy a cake, by the way, either side of me at the end of this. Alright? Okay, there we go, alright. Very nice, puree it, delicious. Lovely as little dauphinoise. Get your Jerusalem artichokes into a dish that's been wiped. You cut the garlic in half and you wipe that all the way around the outside to give it a nice little bit of flavour. Line the dish with some Jerusalem artichokes, then a little bit of Gruyere cheese or some lovely local cheese from down here, a little bit of garlic. Layer it up, cream over the top, bake in the oven. Delicious, very, very nice. Right, what should we do? Let's do a very quick stir fry then with our nice little chicken. We'll get our breast, prime cuts. The smaller you cut it, obviously the quicker it's going to take to cook. You need to make sure it's cooked all the way through, obviously. We'll just do it with a little bit of our Cajun spice. Olive oil into the pan. Do you like Cajun spice? Yeah? Just got some lovely jerk marinades next door in that big marquee if you want some. We'll flavour our chicken. Pass it around, have a sniff if you haven't smelt it before. Now lots of the chefs will say to you, cover your meat in the flour and stuff and things like that. If you're doing slow cooking, that's probably quite a good idea because that gives you a little bit of thickening agent to your sauces and your jus. If you're actually doing something pan fried and fairly quickly, it's a stage that you don't need to worry about. It's a real fact. But if you do a lot of it, think about maybe seasoning up your chicken as you go. Doesn't seem like we have much power, so here it's sizzling in the pan. We might have lost power, so never mind. If we have, we'll wing it and we'll just call it now. We've got power, mate. We've got power. We have power. Yeah, we have power. Sizzle. Ask me any question you like. Any question you like. You'll help me out here whilst we wait for that to get hot, won't you? Any question you like. About cakes, they're here for sale. Anything you want to know about chicken, fish, slow cooking?
What would be the best way to cook a chicken thigh?
Chicken thigh?
On a student budget, what would you do with the chicken thigh?
How much is a student budget?
At
the end of terms.
What
do you reckon you spend on food?
About 30 quid a week.
That's quite a lot.
20 quid a week.
Yeah, I think that'd be about right. And that's breakfast, lunch, dinner out there.
Yeah.
The key to this is not getting hot. Take that. No. the key to it is the spices. As you did with the first demonstration. If you can collect over time the
sizzling now.
Thank you. I'll still answer the question. When you can get the spices in the cupboard, then you're on a roll. If you can get those Christmases, the bulgari's, the parbaris, the lentils. So for instance, you quite a lot of you just been eating the dal. Yeah, how much is the dal? How much is the dal? I mean, it looks delicious.
Like 3 quid.
And they're selling it that low because that tells you how cheap it is to produce. And that's fresh. So actually, if you wanted to make your own dal, a few lentils, pan fry with some garlic, some chopped up vegetables that don't even have to be past the best. Go and do some deals. I reckon. What time's your market finish?
3-ish.
Go and see her at 5 to 3. Go and see her at 5 to 3 and buy that spring cabbage, buy those carrots, those beetroots that have been there. She'll do you a deal. That you don't have to worry about chopping it up. Try and get one of those the little spicy things that can blitz it in there. Into your lentils. curry powders, coconut milks, chicken thigh can sit in that and simmer it away for all day if you like. Those are the things historically which are very cheap, very cheap. That's just the way it is. I mean, what will happen over the next 40 years is that we will definitely go back to eating more potatoes here, because we won't be able to get, we'll definitely have pearl barleys. We should hopefully have better innovation for producing our own couscouses. At the moment we don't. I mean, that's the future of that and farming and things. Yeah, we've got to start to add a bit more innovation to our British farming. Last year I know that the Chinese, for instance, weren't selling any rice to a large major rice importer, because the Chinese were saying, we want the rice for us. If you want our rice, you're going to have to pay the price for it. Well, we've got used to rice in the global marketplace, haven't we? That's what we do. So we're going to have to go back to thinking about what we eat. In India, for instance, they get cow's urine, and they've turned that into fizzy drink. It's no longer urine; it's been used for something else. Where you're starting to see in Paris, we haven't quite got one in here yet. You're starting to see insect farming for protein. Now that's the way. We haven't got that technology. We're not using that technology. We get our yuck factor kicked in straight away. On cow's urine, fizzy drink. Oh look, it can't be that bad in comparison to some of the other fizzy drinks that are on the market. Really, I mean, let's be honest. So why not? So we have to think very cleverly about the way we should do things. Now I completely winged that whilst this has come to the fizzy.
I'm still sure that cow urine won't take the edge off vodka.
No. Extra vodka, let's put it that way. Add a bit of extra vodka and it'll be alright. Let's just put a little bit of our leeks in. A little bit of our artichoke. So yeah, that innovation I think is what's going to be real key. Now I write involved in school food standards, where all the standards. And every child in school needs to have water, access to running water whenever they want. Well, hang on, 30 years time, well, this year. It's going to be, so you have to think about changing your infrastructure. Like in America, every school has its own independent water plant. So there's big difference. Because actually, as much as we would love this global supply chain, in 40 years' time we're not going to have it. So you will absolutely be going back to carrots, swedes, turnips, celery, celeriacs, those things, with a little bit of innovation, because climate change, we will be doing our own chilies, our own red peppers, and our own things as well. It's all going to be very different. Anyway, I keep talking. Would you like to come back when this is cooked? I'll cook this up, spice it up a little bit more. But there you go, you've learned how to bone a chicken, how to do something very cheap, very cheerful, saves us a lot of money. I'll cook this up and you'll have it.